Hey, what's going on, guys? Matt back with another video, and as you can see, I picked up a set of the QuickJacks. These are the 7000 TLX, so they're about rated for 7,000 pounds, and they are the extended version to allow for your pickup trucks, your the Forerunner, for example. But today I'm going to be setting these up and using them on the Porsche. So with that being said, let's get to it. All right, so what we're going to start off doing is just going over the parts that we have. So we have our hose assemblies here. We have another set of hose assemblies here. We have our quick jacks themselves, the structures. We have our liquid thread sealant there. We have, let's see, all our quick couplers, bam, some of our fittings there, and that should be everything. First thing you're going to want to do is work your way down to the structure itself, and on the cylinder bottom side you're going to have this little fitting. Get an Allen wrench, remove that. That was kind of difficult to take off, so you might need a probe or an extension just to get the leverage, but pop this bad boy out. All right, so for your next step, you're going to take one of the two provided elbows, apply a little bit of the thread sealant that the kit provides, and I already put a little bit on there, but just throw another dab. So we got that plug off. Now we're just gonna thread this on, making sure that our O-ring is on there, which, as you can see, it's there. All right, so as you can see, we have a slight angle to the elbow there. Used our crescent wrench to kind of snug that down, nice and snug. So now you're going to want to repeat the same process on the other side. So next step, you're going to take the shorter of the hydraulic lines, and you're going to attach this female end to this male end here. And there's no need for thread sealant due to the engineering of this particular attachment. So just get that on there. All right, following that, you're going to take one of these two quick connects, the male ends, and you're going to put a little bit of thread sealant on the threads there and attach. Right, once that's complete, just repeat the same process on the other side. Fortunately, I left my air compressor and bike pump at home. I'm at my folks' house, but what you're going to want to do now is remove this little cap here, put about 40 to 50 psi, or the recommended psi for your specific QuickJack. But in my case, it's 40 to 50 psi. I'm gonna go run to Walmart now and pick up a pump. For your next step, you're going to take the two long hydraulic hoses, and you're gonna find your 4 female quick adapters, and you're going to thread them onto all 4 thread points, making sure to use your thread sealant. Let's do that now. All right, guys, so finishing off with the quick connects, you're going to take the last 2 and attach them to the pump itself. You don't need any type of thread sealant on them, as they have a rubber gasket washer there. So working our way up top, just make sure you knock out the bottom one first, as you'll have the space and leverage to snug that down. But last one up top, and you're good to go. Right, so once you got all your quick connects wrapped up, you're just going to want to go throughout the system and just make sure you got everything snugged down right. And then following that, you're going to fill the system with hydraulic fluid and bleed the system, and we'll do that now. All right, guys, so we're about to top off the system with some ATF fluid, but you can use any general purpose hydraulic oil fluid, and quite a select range of ATF fluid, so that's what we're using. As you can see, I spilled quite a bit more than I made in, but in any case, the QuickJack recommends you fill up to about 1/2 inch to the top, so that's what we did. All right, guys, so now we're going to cycle the QuickJacks, making sure that we do not lock them out. We're gonna do that about 3, maybe 5 times, and yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, so you're gonna have to continue depressing the button until they start to make their way up. They do kind of move erratically, so you can see one side is higher than the other, and the other side has yet to move. So let's give it a shot. There we go. All right, now we're gonna make our way down. So the bleeding process, what we're gonna do here is fully decompress the QuickJacks, and we're gonna make sure that we have our remote handy, and we're going to open the bleeder screw, and we should get a wisp of air. Yep. All right. And then we're gonna close that bleeder screw. Close that up. All right, and then we're going to open the QuickJacks. All right, now we're going to open the bleeder screw. All right, so you open that bleeder screw and you're gonna go up until there's no more air bubbles. And I think, at least for this side, I'm not getting any more air bubbles. All right, so we're going to drop them and then repeat the same process on the opposite side. Now that the bleeding procedure is complete, let's cycle the QuickJacks and make sure everything's moving at the same rate.
All right, they look to be climbing at the same rate for the most part. Bam.
All right, guys, so this is the maiden voyage for the GT3. Let's see how it goes. Everything's lined up right under the jack points of the car. Let's go. All right. So far, so good. Okay. All right, let's just stop it there and take a look. Make sure we don't have any leaks. Everything's where it should. All right. Yeah, it's a very tight fit with those, the smaller blocks. It just barely touches, but it works. You can see that the seam right there, there's about a 1/4 inch gap. I don't know if you guys can see it where it's not touching. So it just barely. You can see that spacing there. All right, let's keep going. So far, so good. Oh, it's that first jack point. All right, let's keep going. You know what, let's take a look. We're about, I would say, 1.5 feet off the ground now. All right, still got spacing. Looking good, man. Awesome. Let's check the other side. Yep, we still got that spacing there. Okay, that's good. Nothing's touching. All right. No leaks on any of the lines. All right. Continue going up. All right, guys, come and check that out. That is full lock. Again, I apologize for the lighting. Try to do this a little bit earlier to get the sunlight, but yeah, man, that's about 24 inches right there. That is up there. super neat piece of kit, man. It allows you to do, you know, things you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. It's like almost having a full-on lift. I mean, and for this car, definitely, because, oh yeah, that's better lighting over here. So just a couple final thoughts. Really pleased with the kit. Little difficult, maybe not difficult, a little time consuming to put together, but you know, you knock it out in a couple hours without any issues. I'll put a little equipment list, things you're gonna need to kind of knock out the job. Obviously, you know, tools, hydraulic fluid, you know, air compressor, things of that nature. But if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, just feel free to ask them in the comment section, and you know, I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. But yeah, QuickJacks. These are the 7000 TLX. So they're rated for 7,000 pounds, and they're the extra, a little bit more length. So just barely made it under the GT3, but in any case, have a good one, guys. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you on the next video.